believe in Scotland we've been able to deliver a unique service.
To identify suspects is one thing, and then to prove people are guilty of a crime is something completely different.
Although you see a lot of dead people, you treat everyone as an individual with respect and with humanity.
Forensic scientists, they are silent witnesses, and they are the eyes and ears of law enforcement.
I was sheriff of this county when I was 25 years old. Hard to believe. My grandfather was a lawman, father too. Me and him were sheriffs at the same time, him up in Plano and me out here. I think he's pretty proud of that. I know I was. Some of the old-time sheriffs never even wore a gun. A lot of folks find that hard to believe. Jim Scarborough never carried one. That's the younger Jim. Gaston Borkins wouldn't wear one up in Comanche County. I always like to hear about the old-timers. Never missed a chance to do so. You can't help but compare yourself against the old-timers. Can't help but wonder how they'd have operated these times. There's this boy I sent to the electric chair at Huntsville here a while back. My arrest and my testimony. He killed a 14-year-old girl. Papers said it was a crime of passion, but he told me there wasn't any passion to it. Told me that he'd been planning to kill somebody for about as long as he could remember. Said if they turned him out, he'd do it again. Said he knew he was going to hell. Be there in about 15 minutes. I don't know what to make of that. I surely don't. The crime you see now, it's hard to even take its measure. It's not that I'm afraid of it. I always knew you had to be willing to die to even do this job. But I don't want to push my chips forward and go out and meet something I don't understand. A man would have to put his soul at hazard. You'd have to say, okay.
When you look out onto the world, it certainly appears the earth is flat. The ground beneath you is stable and unmoving, and stars and suns circle the earth. Hundreds of years ago, elaborate theories were developed based on these common sense observations to explain and predict the reach of the oceans and the movements of celestial bodies. When science demonstrated that these common sense observations were illusions and depicted the Earth and the universe in a completely different way, people slowly came to accept that the world was not as it seemed. People slowly came to accept People slowly came to accept that the world was not as it seemed. When humans feel isolated, they too are not only in an unhappy circumstance, but in a dangerous circumstance, and their brains too snap into a self-preservation mode. In a brain imaging study that we conducted, we showed people negative images that had nothing to do with other people or negative social images. While they were sitting in a scanner and we were scanning, what we found was the lonelier the brain, when a negative social image was presented, that is, in a person's environment, when something negative socially happened, that the world was not as it seemed.